Hello and welcome once more to the guided meditation for Gather at the Oasis. I'm Audrey Kalman, co-creator with Jennifer Browdy of the Birth Your Truest Story online writers community. We are so grateful to have you with us for week 10, the final week of the program we've created to give everyone a little respite during this intense season. We hope if you've been following along that you've been able to cultivate more calm and centeredness. During the past 9 weeks, we've traveled far and wide from the very interior of our beings down into the earth, up through our physical bodies, and out into the reaches of the cosmos. We've experimented with different breath techniques to calm, to expand awareness, and center and ground. In this final week, you'll have the opportunity to simply rest and reflect. As always, we'll be working with the breath, and I invite you now to find a space where you can remain for a few minutes free of distraction and interruption. But don't worry if you can't find a perfect spot. This is not about perfection. It's not about complete silence or everything being exactly right. This is about being in the world as it is. So if your meditation spot is the corner of a noisy room, that's okay. In fact, if that's where your meditation spot is, it's a great opportunity to practice what you might want to cultivate in your everyday life. And that is the ability to find your center no matter what's happening around you and to accept what exists as it is. That said, if you can make a small change or adjustment to ease yourself into a calmer state, then go ahead and make that change. And once you find your spot, taking a comfortable position but not stressing about it, you might begin in one position, and if you become uncomfortable after a few minutes, you might adjust for more comfort. Or you might challenge yourself to sit with the discomfort, remembering always that you have the choice to decide how you perceive and respond to every situation you find yourself in. Let's begin all together now with a deep breath in through the nose and releasing it gently, maybe with a sigh. Another deep breath in and releasing. And one more, filling your lungs, your belly, your throat, all the way up to your nostrils. Hold it for a moment and let it go. And now I'll invite you to move into a minute or so of what's called box breathing. And it's simply a 4-part breath where you count to 4 as you breathe in, hold for 4 counts, breathe out for 4, hold for 4, and repeat the pattern. So let's start off together. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Again, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Continue, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Last one in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Now releasing the box pattern and slowing the breathing, tracing the breath in as it circulates, feeling the nostrils expand as you breathe in the cool air, feeling it travel up into the back of the throat, the top of the lungs, sides, back, the lower lungs, feeling the diaphragm contract further, and feeling the relaxation, gently pushing the air back out the lungs, up from the bottom, to the middle, to the top, up to the throat, through the sinuses, down the nostrils, and out. And now letting go of any structured breathing and simply falling into whatever rhythm your breath wants to take today. And I invite you now to pick a part of your body that needs some attention and love right now. Maybe it's a sore muscle or stiff joints, a limb, an ear, a tooth, a knee. Just take a moment to sense what part of you needs some tender, loving, kind care. And bring some awareness to that part of you, to feeling the discomfort that might be there without reaction, without judgment. Just notice, what are the dimensions of the discomfort? Is it big? Is it small? Loud? Soft? Pulsing or still? Tight or loose? Feel that part of you. And now bring your breath with intention through your heart, visualizing the breath moving through the heart center and sending it from there to the part of you that needs the tender, loving care. And as you bring the breath in, imagine it lingering for a moment at your heart center. This place in us that's open to the boundless love that's available to us all when we open our hearts. And imagine sweeping that love with the breath through to the part of you that needs support and love and attention. Let that love be a light, a sensation, a sound, releasing it into the hurting part of yourself. And cradling that part of yourself in the vastness of this love. You might imagine this love is like the ocean or a gently flowing river, any place that's filled with calm, where you can just rest this part of you. Remain here for a few minutes to simply rest. And as this part of you rests, imagine all of you following. So your entire being can rest deeply and completely and effortlessly, held here in this space of openness and kindness. And I will guide you back for the return. And coming back now with a breath, beginning to sense as you inhale the external world and easing yourself ever so gently from the interior space where you rested, taking your time with some kind and gentle breaths, breathing as slowly as you wish. Before you begin bringing a bit of movement to the body in preparation for returning completely. As you deepen the breath, visualize a talisman that you can carry forward from this session and from all the sessions you've done in this program. Something you can carry with you into the next week, the next 2 or 3 or 10 weeks or 10 months. Something that will ground you, uplift you, give you courage and confidence. Just visualize this talisman. Could be something physical, could be something from nature, could be even a sound or a color, a word, a thought. Something that will ground you, uplift you, give you courage and confidence, knowing that you're strong, open, you're capable of love and kindness. Take these thoughts and affirmations and hopes and dreams and carry them with you in this talisman as you move forward into your future. With another breath, wiggling the fingers, maybe rotating the wrists, stretch out the toes and the feet. And taking a big breath in, you might enjoy a full body stretch, the limbs expanding. Maybe making some intuitive movements as you take a final deep breath to nourish yourself, nourish your journey, and release. My heart is full. Jennifer's heart is full of gratitude, deep, deep gratitude to all of you for practicing with us over these weeks. Gratitude for the small things that we carry with us, or all of it. Great, great gratitude. Thank you. And until we gather again, I wish you peace and calm and the joy of being in this present moment.